G'day everyone, Buck up in North Queensland. Welcome to part 3 of my British Army ration pack review. Part 3 being lunch. If you haven't seen the other two, go back and watch the introduction where I show you what's in the ration pack, and then part 1 was brekkie. Part 2 is going to be lunch. So I'm going to get some water on for a cup of tea. The Poms didn't let me down, they put a tea bag in their ration pack. One thing they have let me down with, there's no crackers in there for the peanut butter. The Canadians did it to me and now the Poms have done it to me as well. Let's get this going. Right. Get that hexie on. This is the little stove the Yanks use, guys, that goes with their cup there, so we'll get that in. Hopefully that'll... Yep, she's going. It's got holes at the front and got holes at the back there, so we'll bring that water to the boil and we'll get over and we'll start heating up breakfast, which is the burrito and rice. You beauty. Did I say breakfast then? I meant lunch. If I did say breakfast, I meant to say lunch, everyone. So lunch is going to be the beef burrito style filling with rice. Okay, spice mince beef with black turtle beans, jack turtle beans, rice and red kidney beans. So we'll fold that in half so it gets in the jet boil. Righto, I'll turn him on and get him going. Come on, you can do it. Got to hold your tongue right with these things, dead set. So we'll bring that to the boil with the jet boil. And in the meantime, having lunch, you've probably been digging gun pits, been to the toilet, done all sorts of stuff. If you're going to eat, hygiene's a big thing out bush in the army, guys. World War I reckon World War I, more people got sent off the battlefield. I find this hard to believe, but I've read it numerous times. More people off the battlefield due to dysentery and hygiene and stuff like that than to getting shot and bloody mortared and whatever. So an alcohol wipe here, get your hands nice and clean. Like anywhere, if you're dealing with food, make sure you got clean hands. But out bush, the last thing you need in your platoon is for 6 or 7 or 10 blokes in a platoon to go down with dysentery. You then become a non-effective fighting force. So hygiene's a big thing out bush, and we're always drumming into the diggers, you know, when you're doing lessons back in barracks. First aid, snake bite treatment, treatment for heat exhaustion, how to prevent heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Big thing down here in Australia, working hard in the hot weather, going down with heat illness. That was so many people. It's happened to me too. Happened to everyone. I'm sure when you work hard enough, you go down with bloody heat exhaustion, and that can lead to heat stroke, which can kill you. Snake bite, all that type of stuff. Real possibility down here in Australia. But getting dysentery and getting crook from bad hygiene habits, not washing your hands after you have a shit. Even in infantry, you had to dig a hole, you're on patrol, dig a hole, and you had to use precious water to try and clean your hands. And I guess if you had a few of these in your backpack, it's a good way to keep your hands clean after you've been to the toilet and that. So no flushing toilets out bush in the army, guys. We used to shit in holes. That's how we did it. Pretty gross, I know, but it's what you have to do. So I'm putting all my rubbish into the thing. So we'll let the jet ball bring the burrito and rice. I'll make sure, yep, she's still smoking. So that little thing over there is, I think we're going to make a cup of tea to go with lunch. A cup of tea, or tea and tea. Spelt a million different ways. I thought I'd see a Yorkshire tea bag in there. Steve W. Dave Langan be throwing shit at his computer about now because they didn't put a Yorkshire tea bag in the Pommy ration pack. We'll put a sugar in and we'll put a whitener in as well once the water comes to the boil. So a nice cup of tea. I enjoy me cups of tea. I love coffee in the morning, but during the day, really love a nice cup of tea. Normally I don't have sugar in my tea at home, but out bush and that I do. I like to have a sugar in my cup of tea. What do we got here? A bit of tropical fruit and nut mix. As I said, all these little things like this, the fruit and nut mix, even the orange cake and that, keep her in your top pocket. And these are for snacks throughout the day when you're sitting around. If you get a bit of downtime, most people used to try and catch up on sleep. If you got half an hour downtime, you took your webbing off, used it as a pillow, and you tried to get some sleep if you could, because you didn't know when your next sleep was going to be out bush. But on gun picket and that, a lot of blokes used to carry this type of stuff in their top pocket. Fruit and nut mix and muesli bars and all that type of stuff. We used to get muesli bars in the Aussie ration packs. Oh yeah, even got a nice big chunk of dried banana there. Wow, a couple stuck together there. Dried banana. I don't know what this is, but it's nice. Just like any other fruit and nut mix you get anywhere else. Very nice. And as I said, the nuts and the fruit and that gives you a bit of a pickup. And everything in the ration packs is designed to give you energy. Okay? It's not designed that you'll find a ration pack is high in calories, and you need that when you're working hard. And the whole idea of a ration pack is to give you enough energy to get through 24 hours of working real hard out bush. It's not very sweet. It's certainly not sweet, but that's nice for a nice snack. Go well with a cup of tea as well. Right, we'll come back when everything's boiled and ready to go. We'll make a cup of tea and we'll do the taste test on the burrito and rice, eh? Looking forward to that. That sounds really good. Rightio. I'll tell you what, the water takes a lot longer. Oh, it's still burning under there. That was a good, oh, it's still burning though. There's a hexie. I just thought, that tables thing, she's going. I'll get that off of me. There's a blooper for you guys. Bloody hell. I'm thinking, that's getting hot. There was some hexie tablet stuck to the inside of that thing. And when I picked it up, it flared up. I didn't realise it was going. I was like, oh, it's burning the table. Anyway, there you go. There's a good blooper. Yeah, what I was saying is those yank ones there take a lot longer to bring the water to the boil than what the hexie stoves do. Mustn't be enough airflow or something, so that took forever. Anyway, what do we got here? Just the old generic tea bag, which looks like it's the same tea bag was in the Canadian ration pack if I was a betting man. I thought I put more water in that than what I did, but obviously not. So tea bag in, keep him in there. I'm pretty sure that's the same tea bag that was in the Canadian one. Rafa, stop being sooky, mate. It's only a marsh fly. It's not can't bite you through your fur. Goodness me. So some sugar, one sugar. Oh, everyone knows what a sookie you are now, eh? Because you're on camera. And some whitener. I'll use the end of that because it's still got breakfast on it. Just mix that in. Cup of tea's a cup of tea, isn't it, at the end of the day? I like a nice strong cup of tea. Leave the tea bag in it. Oh, not bad. It's not strong enough yet. I've got to let that tea bag brew a bit more. And in the meantime, everyone, let's get this out of the jet boil. It's been in there for 5 minutes or so. Oh yeah, that's nice and warm, nice and hot. Let's open him up. Tip him out. Oh boy, smells nice, Roz. Smells real good. Yeah. Well, there you go. Beef burrito, rice. It's got jack turtle beans, whatever they are, and red kidney beans, rice. So, I'm sure you can see that there. Looks all right. Nice and hot. Oh boy. Just tastes like, oh, it's got some kick too, just quietly. That's quite spicy. What you want on a winter's night, isn't it? Have to dig a good hole the next morning. You know what I mean? Yeah, lots of beans in there, no shortage of beans. The rice. The rice is like, it's not gluggy rice, it's not al dente, but soft enough. It's not crunchy, but it's not soggy either. That's got some really nice spice to it, but not enough. Here we go. Bit of sambal. Oh no, so it's a lot thicker than Tabasco. That's like a nice thick chili sauce. I'll just mix that into this end because Roz is going to try that. She'll try the other end. It's like a thick sambal chili sauce. Not bad at all. There's not a lot of beef in there. It's mainly rice and beans, but there is beef in there. And it's got just the right amount of kick to it. A lot of people don't like spicy food, but nothing wrong with that. Bit of sour cream would go nice on that. You can't put sour cream in a ration pack, but can you? Some corn chips. A little packet of corn chips would go well. Where do you stop, but? Oh yeah. God, I love having a nice cup of tea out bush, eh? It's good. Something about it. Sitting down, there's only one thing better. Sitting down under some coconut trees, looking out at the islands, having a cup of tea, and that's if it was a cold beer. A bit early for a beer yet. Does anyone know if there's a ration pack out there that has beer in it? If there is, I'm going to do a review on that one. Anyway, that's not bad at all. Very nice. Some Tabasco on that, but it's got the thick sambal sauce there. Try that by itself. Boy, it's very salty. Spicy red chili sauce, and it's got some kick. The aftertaste, it has got some kick. Very salty, a lot of salt in that. That is quite salty. It's not bad, but alright, I'll give Roz a taste of that. Then we'll come back and finish up, and we'll try some of the biscuits, eh? Chocolate orange mini cookie and coconut biscuit bite. We'll give both the biscuits a go with the cup of tea. I'll turn the camera off and I'll give Roz a try of the chili con carne. That's basically what it is, guys, a chili con carne. Very nice. Nice lunch. Generous serve too, generous serving. Right, see you soon. So I couldn't finish all that. Roz tried it. She didn't mind the breakfast this morning, and I just tried the chili con carne and she said very nice. One thing I've noticed, I only just realised, no salt and pepper. Usually you get a little salt and pepper sachet. I did not see a salt and pepper in there. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed it, but in the meantime, oh, the other thing too, another thing a lot of the guys used to do out bush with their hot chocolate, put a whole hot chocolate into a cup there, bring the water to the boil, hot chocolate in, and a sachet of coffee as well, and do like a mocha. So some people didn't like just straight coffee, so they'd make a mocha and they'd have a hot chocolate and a coffee, which goes very, very well too. I'm sure you've all had a mocha coffee with... Yeah, Roz said before she tried the plain coffee, she thought it was a mocha. So no, it was just like a normal granulated coffee there, Roz. Oh yeah, that's better. The tea bag's brewed a bit more, and that is a nice cup of tea. And I'll tell you what, now is the perfect time to try one of these bad boys, and I reckon Rafa might be able to have one of these too, everyone. Petite Biscuit, La Noix La Coco. How's me French slacking if you're watching? Coconut biscuits, coconut biscuit bite. Petit Biscuit a la Noix de Coco. The French have got a funny language, haven't they? Anyway, coconut biscuit bite. Bit dry. Very dry. They're very dry. Now I'm starting to get the coconut flavour now. When I put a bit of tea with it, that's when I got a bit of the coconut flavour. Yeah, getting the coconut flavour through now. They're not bad, bit dry, but you definitely got to have them with a cup of tea. These ones here look pretty good. Chocolate orange mini cookie. And it's got another 1,000 different languages. Look at that. The second one is French, and then the rest are all European bloody languages that I have a look at them all. So obviously the company that make these make them for a lot of different European armies, NATO armies. Orange chocolate cookies. These are nice. Get that real orange flavour come through as soon as you bite into them. Now the chocolate's coming through. These are nice, Rozzy. Rafa can't have that one because there's chocolate in there, but I reckon he could have a coconut one because he likes coconut, doesn't he? They're very nice, and there's a heap in there. There must be a good dozen, at least a dozen in there. They're good size too. Chocolate orange cookie, and the little coconut ones, a bit smaller, little coconut bites. They're a bit dry, but they're nice. Got to wash them down with a cup of tea. They're a lot drier than the chocolate ones. Not bad, but definitely got to have a cup of tea with those, or a bottle of water to wash them down. They are dry. Oh, that's nice. How good's that? So there's lunch, everyone. The chili con carne, if you want to call it that. Beef burrito and rice, they called it on the packet. Very, very nice. A little bit dry. It wasn't quite runny. It was a bit on the dry side, but very, very tasty and had just the right amount of kick for me. Some people don't like spicy food. That might have been a bit spicy for them, but that one definitely go. And always used to take a bottle of Tabasco sauce out bush with me anyway, so I would have whacked some Tabasco in that. That other sauce, that sambal sauce, that's a lot thicker than Tabasco, and it's quite salty, but very nice. So there you go. That's lunch done. Time to have a relax, sit down, have a chat with Roz for a while, then we'll come back and have dinner, eh? What a great way to spend the day. Really, really good. One of the blokes come through here, I thought, oh, here we go, he's going to say you're in my front yard, but he said, no, this is council land, mate. He said, you're fine. He said, I brought the chairs and tables down. He said, you're fine. It's all public land here where we are. So what a great place to come down and do some clips. I'll be doing some cook-ups down here too. This is going to be my go-to place for some cook-ups, everyone. Got the buggy over there so I can bring all the stuff out of the 4B and carry all the stuff in the buggy, the beach buggy. Bring it down here, find a nice little shady spot and spend a nice warm day looking out to the ocean, doing a few film clips. So there you go, part 3 done, guys. Lunch, the British ration pack. Very, very nice. Thumbs up for that one. This thing here, they are very slow compared to a hexi stove. So when I do my cup of tea to go with dinner, I'll be back on the Hexie stove. Seemed to get a lot. Yeah, that one took forever to get the water, some bubbles in the water. But yeah, not too bad. I'll give Roz one of these, try these biscuits, see how she likes them. And we'll be back soon for dinner. Righto, hope you enjoyed part 3, part 4 coming up. Catch you soon.